Since they said yes in 2012, the two spouses have limited their public appearances and generally remain discreet about their private lives. After a few difficult years during which her popularity yo-yoed on social networks, Anne Hathaway is once again in Hollywood's limelight. A lot of people no longer wanted to give me roles because they were concerned about my identity, which had become toxic online, the actress told us last March. In recent months, the American has increased her presence in magazines and television shows, reminding us why, after more than 2 decades of career, she is one of the most charismatic actresses of our time. His latest project, The Idea of Being With You, produced by Amazon MGM Studios and available for streaming on Prime Video since the beginning of May. The film is part of the recent renaissance of romantic comedies, stimulated by Everything But You, 2023, with Sydney Sweeney. It traces the story of Celine, Anne Hathaway, a 40-year-old single mother who accompanies her daughter to the Coachella Festival and begins an affair with Hayes, Nicholas Galitzine, a pop star 16 years her junior. It is a loose adaptation of Robin Yali's bestseller of the same title, which earned Anne Hathaway rave reviews. She delivers a particularly charming and vulnerable performance. She is radiant in the role of a woman who reconnects with powerful and dizzying emotions and who remembers that these feelings are not the prerogative of young people, writes New York Magazine. While promoting the film, the actress shared many moments on the red carpet with her younger on-screen partner, Nicholas Galitzine, but as usual, she made sure to keep her personal and professional life separate. This is why we rarely see her posing with her husband and father of her 2 children, producer Adam Shulman. It's not that the couple shy away from flashes, it's more that they are only photographed together at very specific public events, such as fashion shows. Last year they were photographed with Anna Wintour during a Valentino fashion show, charity galas, recently during a gala organized by the George and Amal Clooney Foundation, or major film festivals. In 2022, they walked the Cannes red carpet arm in arm, but generally speaking, they both prefer discretion. In interviews, the actress is full of praise for the man who changed her life in more ways than one. I knew from the first second that I had met the man of my life. I remember saying to the friend who introduced us, "I'm going to marry this man," she told Harper's Bazaar in 2013 about their first meeting at the 2008 Palm Springs Film Festival. At that time, Anne Hathaway was going through a tough time on a personal level, particularly because of the problems linked to her previous relationship with the Italian real estate developer Raffaello Folieri, whom she began dating in 2004. 4 years later, in 2008, the man was arrested for defrauding investors out of millions of dollars by posing as a Vatican real estate agent. The FBI even seized the actress' diaries as part of the investigation. She was not charged. Lee pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 4.5 years in prison in the fall of that year, around the time Adam Shulman entered Anne Hathaway's life. "I couldn't have met him at a worse time," the actress confessed in the Harper's Bazaar interview. "I told him, I believe, because I need to believe it, that what just happened to me was the exception and not the rule, that people are good and that you are one of them. Between them, I trusted him and he never disappointed me." Not only did he never disappoint her, but Adam Shulman helped her regain her self-confidence, as she confided to Elle in 2017. "He changed my ability to live with ease in this world. I need my husband. His unique love changed me." In September 2012, after 4 years together, the couple married in Jewish tradition in Big Sur, California. Adam Shulman studied theater and acted in a few series, but he has other interests, including jewelry. Co-owner of a jewelry store, he took it upon himself to design the ring with which he proposed to his fiancée. Although they did not give details about the ceremony, it is known that they did not invite big stars from the industry. Only the actress stuntwoman was present. Shortly after, the newlyweds auction off their first couple photo to raise funds for Freedom to Marry, an NGO committed to fighting for the right to same-sex marriage, then banned in most states. United. They then bought for more than $2.5 million the New York apartment where they still live today with their children, far from the Hollywood spotlight. Many celebrities, including Matt Damon, have since followed suit. The actress revealed her second pregnancy on Instagram, taking the opportunity to send a message of hope to couples who are having difficulty conceiving. It's not for a film. All joking aside, everyone knows who experience infertility and the hell of conception, know that neither of my pregnancies was a long, quiet river. Sending you lots of love. In her Vanity Fair interview this year, Anne Hathaway recounts how, in 2015, she suffered a miscarriage while performing in an off-Broadway show. I was performing in theater and had to give birth on stage every night. It was too hard to keep it to myself, to be on stage and pretend everything was okay. It was finally a year later, in 2016, that the couple welcomed their first child, Jonathan Rosebank. As I expected, Adam is a great father, Anne Hathaway gushed to Entertainment Tonight a few months after giving birth. At the end of 2019, their second son, Jack, was born, further strengthening the bond of this visibly strong couple who enjoy TV evenings at home more than major public appearances. To celebrate their 11th wedding anniversary last year, they had planned to go out to New York, but heavy rain forced them to change their plans. They ended up staying at home watching TV, which the actress didn't mind. I had a moment where I was curled up on his chest, and as we started our third hour of watching Abbott Elementary, I was like, I'm so happy. He's definitely the right guy for me, she said on Late Night with Seth Meyers. Many fans noticed that they both had the letter M written on their wrists. Anne Hathaway explained the meaning of this common tattoo on the set of The Drew Barrymore Show. We had this idea that individually we are whole, but together we are so much more. I don't expect him to complete me, and he doesn't expect me to complete him. He is his own person, I am my own person, and we decided to be together because we deeply believe that we make each other better.